All right. Shalom, shalom. I'd like to start off by saying Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Kol Haloyim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Bahakadosh. The blinders and apostles, a great millstone, we well. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect and scattered abroad, the Akim and the Aquath that's listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing that the lesson is edifying. It's Brother Shabab, I'm back at you with another lesson, right? And I'm going to go into a couple of various topics real quick. Three different articles. Um, just a quick update, basically, to what's going on, all right, around what the governments are pretty much, doing right now, all right. Which this first article goes into Sri Lanka, all right. Says Sri Lanka. This was in May 13th, 2024. So it's about what? What's today's date? 25th. A little 12 days ago. All right. It says Sri Lanka's digital identity, okay, transformation seeks balance of speed and assurance. All right. So speed and assurance, Shalom, Sister Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabrakatah. Speed and assurance, basically going into speed being convenience, right? And assurance, basically safety. Okay. So with that being said, let's grab first scripture, First Thessalonians. And I'll take it from the top. It says, "But of the times and the seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you." All right, yeah, because we have the spirit of understanding. So the Lord has woken us up. All right, He ain't got to keep repeating these things over and over to us, man. We know exactly what time it is. It says, "For you yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night." All right, because we are wide awake to what's going on. All right, we have the eyes out to see that the Lord is about to bring destruction. Right, so to us, it's not going to be a thief creeping in the night. It's going to be a thief creeping in the night to the rest of the world. Right, scripture say that watch the good man watch, and what watch the thief will come. Right, he wouldn't suffer his house to be broken up. So you have to be constantly looking out your window, expecting a thief to come to your house. And if you're expecting the thief to come to your home, all right, you being spiritually ready. All right, you're not going to be able to get caught up by that thief. You're doing the work, all right, occupy until we come, as the scriptures say. All right, so it says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, okay, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." Okay, see, so the fact that they're giving you speed and let me bring it back to what it was. Speed and assurance, all right? Assurance going into that safety, all right? So here it is that they're pushing this digital identity that's going to eventually going to lead to what we continue to tell you, the charagma, all right? Every single thing that they're doing in society today, internationally, whether here in America, is all going to lead back to one thing. It's going to lead back to digital currency. Okay. So it says Sri Lanka is at the crossroads of digital transformation. The journey ahead holds both opportunities and risks. Okay. The country's national identity cards were introduced in 1973, but the paper-based system contained limited information about the individuals under the stewardship of Gotabaya Rahapaska, whatever the hell his name is. It says we know his ass ain't no Israelite. The former Secretary of Defense, a digital ID card program began in 2012 with a target to finish enrolling fingerprint biometrics. All right, even these little things that they do with the fingerprinting, anything that has to do with biometrics, man, all that is going to tie back to that charagma. All right, that charagma is going to be able to do everything all at one shot. All right, that's why they're going to push out that convenience so much. Okay, so it says enrolling fingerprint biometrics by mid 2017. In addition, IOM and Japan backed implementations of biometrics at ports of entry to control Sri Lanka's borders. You see, they're gonna see the implementation of biometrics. Right, it's gonna be the same thing when they implement, all right, that mandatory CHIP. Okay, and it's gonna be for what? It's gonna be for total control. It said that they have ports of entry to control, all right, Sri Lanka's borders. It says the Unique Digital Identity Project, all right, called SLUDI or Digicon 2030 initiatives are now driving the nation towards a technology and innovation powered future. Okay, by the means of those miracles. See, because all these ideas come from Esau at the end of the day. All right, Esau's the one that's in control of the whole entire game, right? Well, we know the Lord is in control, but right here on this fleshly earth, all right, Esau's in total control of this shit. Okay, so it says towards a technology and innovation powered future. However, hidden between these ambitious programs are critical challenges that cannot be ignored. All right, Salaki, it's hard to read it because I have it in screenshots because my phone was dying that I was going to use to record. But I'm only grabbing a couple of things out the article because the article was long as hell. If you want to go look it up, just go to Biometric News. Sri Lanka's digital identity transformation seeks balance of speed and assurance, and it'll come up. Another thing I wanted to bring out was strategic partnership. India's role in Sri Lanka's digital revolution. According to Economy Next, Sri Lanka's state technology minister, Kanaka Herath, has highlighted concerns about the data privacy and protection of personal data of Sri Lanka citizens with Indian companies. Okay, citing delays in the India-funded digital ID card project, Minister Herath emphasized that the need to address data security issues and obtain authorization from the Public Security Ministry before proceeding with the project. The initiative information for digital ID cards has suffered delays due to tender disqualifications and ongoing discussions in data protection. Despite help from India and formation of a joint project monitoring committee, the project's future is uncertain, requiring cabinet approval and clearance from the Public Security Ministry. So officials are waiting for the Public Security Ministry feedback, Herath said during a press briefing. All right. But the reason I bring that out is, to show how, worldwide, these people are going to be in on it worldwide. Okay. All the top, the top governments of each one of these countries, man. All right. And let me, it says, according to Lanka Web report, quoting Financial Express, India has given a vital financial enhancement to Sri Lanka, and you got India that's part of that BRICS nation. All right, that's why they're a powerhouse, basically controlling a certain, they're going to be able to control a lot of countries, all right, because they're part of that BRICS nation. All right, it says financial enhancement of Sri Lanka's SLUDI project with an advance payment of 450 million Indian rupees, roughly 4.4 million. The project seeks to gather biographic and biometric data, including face, iris, and fingerprint information that are stored centrally for the insurance of standardized identification cards. All right, remember, all going to lead back to from the identification cards going to identification chips, RFID chips. Okay, consequently, and this is all the gradualism. You see, the gradualism, they're gonna do it out here over here in America too with these passports and shit like that. You know, you get now they're talking about the real ID right now. I don't know if they're talking about it, you know, in these other states, but right now it's being talked about in Jersey heavy. I forgot what's the date. They have to bring them out. You have to, in order for you to travel, you got to have these real IDs now. All right, and it goes into biometrics and all that too. And eventually it's going to turn into what? It's going to turn into that microchip, right? So it says, including face, iris, and fingerprint information that are stored centrally for the insurance of standardized identification cards. Consequently, it should lead to an improvement in service delivery by the government while reducing poverty levels and enhancing financial inclusion opportunities. The SLUDI project is one such initiative supported by the government of India as a milestone marking this country's digital journey arising out of, what's this word? Memorandum of Understanding signed between two countries in March 2022. Okay, so you see how this big role, India's role, is in Sri Lanka's digital revolution. All right, let me get another part of this that I've seen. MOSIP is another one. MOSIP, capital letters. It says MOSIP and the promise of digital ID ecosystems. All right, to promise something, that means it's coming. All right, if they're promising it, they're going to give it to you. Sri Lanka has also partnered with MOSIP to create its digital ID ecosystem. This collaboration, which began in October 2020, aims to create and implement a foundational digital ID system utilizing open source software. All right, meaning you're gonna be that damn Shalom, brother. You're gonna be that computer, that Wi-Fi. Okay, you're gonna be that open source software once you get connected to all this shit. It says field registrations have begun following a successful proof of concept presentation. All right, POC presentation. That's what it's called, proof of concept. MOSIP will help customize the platform to satisfy Sri Lanka's digital ID requirements, with the ICTA playing a key role. The utilization of MOSIP's modular architecture is expected to improve user experience, operational efficiency, and security. Here we go again, convenience and safety. To say security is to give you that safety. Okay. It says the Ceylon Chamber of Commerce underlines Sri Lanka's urgent need to develop its digital ID system, emphasizing its critical role. And the reason that you bring this out is because if this is what's happening internationally, these are the things that are going to happen, you know, over here in America. You know, the requirements, and have to go through all these different types of, moves basically to get to their actual agenda. All right. It says its digital ID system, emphasizing its critical role in economic recovery. FITIS, 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 and SLASCOM share this perspective, emphasizing the benefits of digital identity in supporting growth, avoiding fraud, and increasing efficiencies. You see, there goes that convenience again. With this digital ID, which eventually, with this digital Rice Krispie treat, you're not going to be able to have no fraud, people, stealing or taking your children, no one's able to steal your history of your medical, your social security. It goes back into convenience. All right. It says, however, subsequent setbacks such as procurement concerns have hampered progress. Okay. That was the end of that little part. Then it goes into a newer part. It says World Bank and ADB's support in Sri Lanka's digital transformation, which I think Yeah, that's pretty. I got like two more little pieces on that article, and then I'll go to the other two articles real quick. So it says World Bank and ADBs supporting Sri Lanka's digital transformation. The World Bank, see, because this is what's going to happen. It's going to eventually be one World Bank. You know, if they want this one world new order, it's going to be a one world government. You know, and basically they're trying to copy from the time of the Tower of Babel, all right, when everything was in one speech. That's where they get that whole idea of a new world order, you know, one world government, because everything was all in one language at that time. Everything was all at one, you know. So it says the World Bank, okay, everything's going to be brought to one. It says blog highlights Sri Lanka's digital transformation journey amidst the challenges posed by the C-19 pandemic. Modernizing service delivery is being piloted by initiatives of the government through the Information and Communication Technology Agency. Sri Lanka's aim to digitize administrative processes across divisional secretariats, I think it is, utilizing cloud-based platforms and support. Salakia, hanging out, but Satan beeping the horn, trying to say hi. Such a move to Salakia, where I lost my spot. Utilizing cloud-based platforms and support from the World Bank's contingency emergency response component. Such a move to more technology enabled governance can improve efficiency, but also, let me make these damn words bigger, but also enables remote working systems, enhances the resilience of public services, and ensures data security. Okay, with a vision for an ICT powered society. Okay, Sri Lanka has prioritized implementing foundational digital ID systems as well as the development of other infrastructures for inclusion growth that empowers its citizens. The ADB supports Sri Lanka's digitalization efforts under its new country partnership strategy to enable this transition towards modern times. ADB is ready to provide some capacity building and advisory services towards promoting digitalization, specifically within public financial management, good governance, and private sector development, among others. This will help improve country's digital infrastructure and digital literacy, and promote the adoption of digital technologies. See, and promote the adoption of digital technologies, eventually turn it into what? Turn it into that RFID, okay? It says, ultimately contributing to Sri Lanka's unique digital identity program, right? That was the end of that little piece of that article. Let me see something if I want to read this one part right here. Oh, because they kept talking about this 2023, this 2030, DigiCon 2030. It says in April 2022, Sri Lanka launched the ambitious, unique digital identity project SLUDI to address inefficiencies caused by the lack of an inaccurate identity system. The project, spearheaded by the Ministry of Technology, intends to equip each individual with a national unique digital identifier, thereby facilitating digital interactions and transactions. Okay? Digital interactions and transactions. Transactions is going to be what? It's going to be, you're not going to be able to buy or sell. Okay? It said, damn, I lost my spot. Digital interactions is going to be anything computerized, man. This is why they're pushing out that they try to show you this metaverse. All right, that's what that basically will go into. digital interactions with, metaverse, with your banks and all that, you know, uh, so like, where is it? And transactions. It says the project, which is being carried out in collaboration with India, receives major financial assistance. Furthermore, DigiCon 2030, a comprehensive digital master plan and regulatory framework, marks an important milestone of Sri Lanka's digital journey. It includes government's commitment to building an equitable digital economy. As a forerunner, DigiCon 2023 will unveil, I think they meant to put 2030, will unveil a digital transformation strategy. Right? And you're damn right they're gonna come out with the strategy, because the Lord gonna put the spirit on each and one of these damn devils to do what they do best. All right. So, that was basically on an update going into, more on this Rice Krispie treat. All right. Now these last two ones are real quick, but important, right? Because the department issues worldwide travel alert, right? Going towards, leaning towards more of this lockdown. All right, this lockdown is going to happen. All right, at one point, like the scriptures say, a man shall desire to go into another city and shall not be able to. All right. This is going to be one way that you're not going to be able to travel no more. All right. You're not going to be able to travel. We're in high terroristic alerts right now. All right. And eventually those high terroristic alerts are going to be made more strict. All right. And they're going to come and feed you the bullshit of we being, under attack. Okay. Whether it be, physically, cyber attack, whatever it is. All right. These things will shut down Egypt from basically moving from where they're at, because you're gonna have people trying to escape, trying to get away from this place, and it don't matter whether you escape or not. You're not gonna escape the judgment of the Lord, man. All right, nobody. The Lord's gonna take this place out completely, worldwide. He ain't gonna demolish the world, because the scriptures tell you that. All right, the earth abideth forever. One generation passeth, another generation cometh. All right, but the earth abideth forever, so the earth can't go, but eventually everything out here is going to be destroyed. All right, so it says State Department issues worldwide travel alert. It says the State Department is warning Americans traveling abroad for the potential terroristic attacks. All right, and this was on the 18th. All right, a couple days ago, 7-8 days ago, right? It says demonstrations or violent actions against U.S. citizens and interests. And the funny thing is that they're issuing this shit over some damn fagonometry puppets. All right, because it says the worldwide alert issued Friday warns of the potential violence against LGBT. You already, you see. Here they want to shut shit down, give you warnings of being able to potentially not fly. You know what I'm saying? Because they're over there hurting these faggots' feelings. All right, we're not worried about you little faggots' feelings. Okay, you niggas can't even accept your own goddamn feelings, and you want people to have feelings for your ass. Bugged out. Right, but it says due to the potential terroristic attacks, demonstrations, and violent actions against U.S. citizens and interests, the Department of State advises U.S. citizens overseas to exercise. See, they're gonna start to do this more often. Okay. 1 second. It says to exercise and increased caution. It says read the State Department's alert. Damn, I didn't take my dumb ass. I didn't take the little piece of it that it said more of it. But you kind of get the point of what's going on. All right. They're trying to give you warnings already of you ain't gonna be able to move, from one place to another. Okay, travel alerts. Right? Egypt is going to fail. Okay, everything that's constantly running out here, it's going to stop. It's gonna be put to a halt. All right, because the Lord is bringing judgment upon this place. All right, and the scriptures talk about that everything in Egypt shall fail. Matter of fact, let me just grab that real quick. Damn, I don't even got no damn fucking Wi-Fi on here. Egypt shall fail. Brother is one of the brothers is on because my phone acted up. It's on some frozen shit right now. If a brother could put that up, Egypt shall fail, right? And Egypt's gonna fail. And if a brother could put up Ecclesiasticus 12:3 down to 4, couple for sure. If not, I'll quote them. It's all good. All right, but Egypt shall fail, so that means America's gonna fail. Everything that's running out here in the society is gonna be shut down at one point. Right, darkness is gonna cover the earth. Right, gross darkness to people. Cyber attacks is coming. Power is gonna be taken out. As a matter of fact, that's what that next article was about that I had. It was talking about now let me grab it. It says drinking water warning issued nationwide. All right, which I'm not gonna go too much into that whole article. All right, but I'll read something real quick. It says the Environmental Protection Agency issued an enforcement alert Monday. All right, this was on the 20th, urging water utility systems to take immediate actions to protect the nation's drinking water from cyber attacks. Like, how the hell do you get cyber attacks on water? All right, and that's because the water we really be drinking over here it goes through an ecosystem. That shit is a purified water, that's ran through a whole test, which we don't even know what the hell they be putting in these waters. But we do certain things, but things that we don't know about. But we know that Esau put in, poison in the water, fluoride in the water. All right, but eventually, this is basically a chemical warfare. They're gonna start poisoning your water. Okay, if your water is poisoned, it ain't because it's no coincidence that it is. It's because Esau poisoned that shit. Because remember, he's trying to depopulate people upon this earth, man. And a lot of people gonna catch judgments in weird ways. The Lord might have you drink some nasty ass water that's poisoned, and your ass is gonna die just poisoned. Throwing up, fucking blowing up from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? Who the hell knows? Okay. The water, brother, I appreciate it. This is Isaiah 19. And 3 says, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. So he's going to destroy the wisdom of this place. He's going to destroy everything that runs in this society, man. Because this place has got so much great pride, thinking that everything they do is prosperous because of them. All right? So it says, I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to the idols and the charmers and to them that have familiar spirits and to the wizards. Yeah, they're going to seek answers from their government, from these warlocks and witches, that's been brainwashing you and fooling you this whole entire time. And the same as Egypt shall fail, okay, they shall fail too, in trying to give you the answers because they don't have no answers. All right, they don't have the Holy Spirit. Okay, they don't have the understanding and stability to be able to, conquer this and endure this. Because the name of the Lord is that strong tower. This is Isaiah 30:1, and it says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord Yahawah, take counsel, but not of me, okay, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin." You see, you're going to continue to pile up on your sins because you're not getting your transgressions blotted out by the name of the Lord. This is why the Lord gives you the chance to repent, man, to cleanse yourself every time you go off. But when you're not cleansing yourself, man, you're just putting sin upon sin, which turns into what? Iniquity. Okay? And in that time of the hour of the temptation, these people are going to make sin after sin because of their decisions. They're going to be making poor decision making, nigga fucking decisions, because they don't have the spirit of YAHAWAH'S YAHAWAH'S. Okay? This is 2, and it says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, to trust in the shadow of Egypt. See? They're quick to run to America for some answers. Here it is. America is based on fucking science. America is based on a hypothesis, and they're still trying to get an answer out of someone that's giving you a hypothesis. A hypothesis is a fucking educated guess. It's not a direct answer to shit. Okay? So here it is. They'll run to America for answers, but won't run to the Bible for the answers when the answers is right there for you. They won't run to prayer and fasting for answers. That's how you get answers. You know, by meditating on these things, by meditating with the Lord and building that relationship. Okay, and the Lord will give you confirmation with due time. Right? Yeah, Jake is waxing worse and worse. It's ridiculous the shit you see on a daily basis, bro. And the shit that, like, you'll be sitting there teaching them. It's great advice. You know, whether they believe it or not, it's great advice, and they just won't take heed to it because, like the brother said, they're waxing worse and worse. They just getting dumber and dumber. You know, they even register ounce of light. You know, because of that strong delusion. You know, the Lord has made them what? That reprobate mind. Once you're a reprobate mind, the Lord finds no use for you. You see? So you're just a waste of breath air. You know? And that's why you walk among the congregation of the dead, because you're just as good as dead out here. Because eventually you're going to fucking die off. You know? For putting your trust in Pharaoh. You're supposed to be abiding in the shadow of the Lord. They're abiding in the shadow of Egypt. So, you know, this is why they have an Egyptian mentality, basically. That's why they're quick to go with the flow with America, because it resides, that shit goes with, it resonates with their spirit. You see, they have the spirit of Egypt. We have the spirit of YAHAWAH'S. So the shit in Egypt is going to always constantly irk and vex our spirit. You know? It says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shit. Oh, that was some dumb. That was real dumb. Anyway. The water YAHAWAH'S outside. This nigga came into my lane and everything. But it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. You see, that's gonna be your shame. Okay? You wanna believe in America? Or you gonna wake up fucking thinking about America and the damn kingdom. What's wrong with you? Alright, it says it shall be your shame and the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. You know, because America's full of confusion, all right, you're going to die with confusion. You're born with confusion, and then you're going to fucking die with confusion. Like, damn. Why wouldn't you want to, you know, change how you were born, confused, and turn it into righteousness through the spirit and power of the Lord, man? To be, you know, so you don't have so your mind is not wandering in the wilderness here, because we're in the damn wilderness now. You know, this is why people are so confused. When you get lost in the woods, in the wilderness for real, you're confused of where you're going, right? Well, our people is confused of where they're going because, you know, the path they take. The Lord, here it is, the Lord is lighting up a certain path for you, marking every tree with a damn flag so you can follow the way, you know, but they're like, oh, I like that spot. It got nice flowers. I like the flowers there. Let me go this way, even though there's no marking there to tell me to go that way. You know, that's how these people are, man. They're confused on their own paths, right? This is Psalms 91:1, and it says, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High, YAHAWAH'S, shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. See? You're supposed to be in the shadow of the Lord, okay? Following after the Lord's footsteps. because the Lord set a great example for us to follow for a reason. Okay? And those that are the elect are going to what? They're going to hear his voice, that my sheep hear my voice and they follow me. You see? I will say of the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power, in him will I trust. That's right. Right? You're not going to put your trust in man. You're going to put your trust in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You're not going to put your trust in no government. You're not going to put your trust in no money, no devices of this place. Okay? No fucking 2/3 of this place. Are you going to put your trust in the Lord? All right? So, Baba Kushar, if you could put Ecclesiastes 12, 3 and 4, Baba Kushar, brother. All right? Going back into Egypt shall fail. All right? Everything here going to shut down because it goes hand in hand with the, of course, my shit will die. It will go hand in hand with the, and I'll end it off on that. It'll go hand in hand with what we was just talking about. All right, shutting this place down. Okay, whether it be pleasure, mirth, whether it be jobs, okay, whatever it is, it's all going to shut down. Okay, the lust of this place is going to fade away. The earth is going to fade away. Not the earth, but the things on this earth is going to fade away. None of this stuff is going to be carried into the kingdom. You're not going to see none of the shit you see here in America, okay, or anything that you see here worldwide. You're not going to see it in the kingdom, man. That shit going to be gone. All right, because we're going to now live in righteousness for the rest of our days. All right, so we're going to have a lot of exploring to do, a lot of learning to do of the Lord, man. We're going to learn forever. Okay, the Lord is not weary, man. Okay, so again. So and also, before I forget them waters, man, we gotta be mindful of how we eat and how we, what we drinking on. Make sure you constantly pray on everything that you eat and you drink. So the Lord. So if something is fucked up, poison, deciding, hey, the spirit of the Lord gonna protect you. The angels gonna protect you. They're gonna cleanse it. You see, this is Ecclesiastes 12 and 3. And it says, and in that day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, right, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out the windows be darkened. Okay? And those days, everybody's going to be put to a pause, man. Strong men, powerful men, okay? Everybody's going to tremble when they realize that this place is done for. Right? People trembling now. This is why you got, Egyptians against Egyptians. They preparing for civil war because they see their kingdom being brought down. It says, and the grinders cease. There, you ain't gonna see no more employment. You're not gonna see no more work out here. Okay, nothing is gonna be running. You're gonna walk out your house. It's gonna be a fucking war zone out here. It's gonna be a dead zone out here. Carcasses all over your feet. All right, wild animals running all over the place. Okay, people straight shooting people in the middle of the street with no remorse. Okay, hold on real quick. Police is out right now. Like last night on the way home, they had that's coming too. That's gonna turn up. It's gonna be turned up even more. What they had was straight checkpoints last night for drinking and driving. Like the way I seen that shit set up, I ain't never seen that shit set up in my place like that. So that just shows that everything is increasing more and more because people getting, like your brother said, people are waxing worse and worse. So now they're in a frenzy to get people, especially you damn, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, the Israelites. They can't wait to block your ass up. So, seeing those checkpoints last night, which I went through 2 of them, but I just made it where they didn't start yet. They were just setting it up. And that's the first thing that in the spirit of jumped. I'm like, man, pretty soon it's just going to be checkpoints everywhere. And it ain't going to be for no fucking, for drinking and driving. It's going to be for, you got your yo jabba jabba? Did you take the Rice Krispie treat? Oh, no? Okay, well, pull over to the side here. You see? This is why you need the Lord, so he can protect you from those things, man. So you don't run into situations like that. Okay? So it says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low, And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low. And that's how you should know that we're at the end of this thing, man. That this is about to this verse right here, all right, these two verses are about to be made manifest completely, because a part of it is happening now, where the music, the daughters of music are being brought low. Music is ass, trash, ass cheeks. Okay, you listen to music, your ass catching a demon. Okay, you got to do a whole fucking exorcism after you're done listening to the music of today. Okay, that's why I stick to my old school shit. Real old school. I go way back, 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, like straight up, because that was pure music. But you ain't gonna get music like that no more. So the fact that you see the bullshit of the songs and these mute, yeah, that's a spirit right there. That was a whole truck with the line of Judah on it. That's a spirit. Call on him like Yahawah shot. Right? You should be in the mindset of knowing that, damn man, this is about to take place, because you see, they're low in their vibrations, they're low in their words, they're fucking ridiculous words that they're coming out with. The daughters of music are actually low in general. These women, these sexy reds and sexy Suki Hanas and you know, Benny Hanas, fucking whatever you want to call their ass, sirloin steak Hana, filet mignon, whatever. Okay, they're retarded and low. They're low to the point where they're just showing you order, man. So, hey, man, this place is ready to fall down. It's already set up. You know, we just waiting for the Lord to give the spirit, you know, to these devils to do what they do best: destroy, take peace from the earth. You know. But hey, that's pretty much the point. So, hey, Lord willing, that the lesson was edifying. So, with that being said, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawah Shai, call Haloyim La Yahawah, Bahashem Yahawah Shai, Bahashem Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone, who well, blessings and salutations to the whole for elect that scattered abroad. Akim and Akwat that was listening in. Yahweh Ratazah, Lord willing, that the lesson was edifying. So the next one, Shalom. Fighting the good fight of faith. The water brother for tuning in. The water for the help on the scriptures. The water for anybody that tune in and may, you know, it be edifying to the sheep. All right, keep fighting. Like I said, the good fight of faith. All right, we almost up out of here. Bob ball soon. All right, Shalom, Shalom.